contests on EA Sports. Straight ahead, it's an AFC intra-conference contest between the Baltimore Ravens and the Denver Broncos. Welcome, everyone, to the start on the NFL postseason. Kate Scott, Brock Heward here as these teams begin the journey toward the Super Bowl. And at this stage, Brock, it's a daunting task ahead to make it all the way. They need 3 straight wins against the best teams in the NFL, beginning with this one right here, right now.
Yeah, Kate, I love the way you say that right there. You just lay out the journey. And I'll tell you, in this journey right now, you're not going to find a team anywhere in this bracket who isn't 100% convinced they're going to be the ones standing in the end. But the time for words is over. Now, your season's on the line. Every time you take the field, it is win or go home.
First play of the drive, and he takes an option left. That one stopped right at the line for no gain. This is going to be second down. Ritz tucks it, starts running. He's going to snag a couple of yards, charging up the gut. That was Micah Parsons making that play.
It may not show up as much on the old stat sheet, just a short little QB run, but what that does, Kate, is so important. Keeps that defense honest, and in particular, those defensive linemen, those cleats in the ground, they're not just coming after you in the pocket. Now they've got to think about you as a runner as well.
All right, here comes Jeremy Crawshaw for the punt. It's fourth down. Little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. So the Broncos offense getting set for their first drive. They're brought out by former #1 pick who always plays with energy and passion, Baker Mayfield.
This is a moment I think people have been imagining for this QB and this offense for quite some time. Long before they clinch their playoff spot, over 5,000 yards passing for a season, and all eyes are going to be on you and your offense.
Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a Broncos first down.
10 at the 41-yard line.
Another carry for him. Shoots away from one. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. They'll get 31 yards on the play. And it's going to be first down Denver.
Those outside runs so critical for running back, quarterback, O-line to hit their targets. They got a target area to expose that defense and make the most of it. And that offense just put on display some teaching tape for them.
Offense getting set. Here's first and 10. Baker now from the gun. Throw is there. Trey McBride. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be first and goal now.
First down. First and goal at the 9-yard line.
From the red zone on first. He's got it. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line. Second and goal coming up. 5 yards to the end zone.
The Ravens 5-yard line.
Mayfield to throw. Anticipating the pass, defense out there in dime. It's third and goal. Here he goes, third and long. Dumped off to his running back. It's a Denver touchdown. The Broncos start the game off right with a 6-0 lead. No doubt about it, Brock. They are trying to take him out of this game from the start. And a touchdown on the opening drive. Oh, and it's no good. So an early hiccup after the touchdown as the score will stay at 6-0. Following that missed point after, he's going to stay out there and send it away. steal now to return it. Making some progress here. Races past midfield. And he had everybody thinking 6 before they finally got to him and put an end to it.
Kid, I know what you were waiting for and what I was waiting for, and that was that official to raise his hand. I think we all assumed that was going to be taken to the house. It wasn't, but it could be in pretty short order because this offense got set up for some serious success.
And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock, who got to have short memories. You tell me these two defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Oh, option play on 2nd and goal. He's hit and driven backwards. This is going to force him into 3rd and goal.
He was taken down behind the line of scrimmage. The play lost a yard. It's now 3rd and goal.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal.
You know, I say this all the time. Get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
The kick by Ryland is good. And that cuts the lead in half, down to 3.
In that close, in the red zone, you know they're upset. They couldn't finish the drive with the touchdown. It's only half the points, but at least there's something to show for the possession.
And this drive will start inside the 25. The Denver offense taking the field for their 2nd drive. Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. This is thrown towards a defender instead, and he's the one who makes a play on football. That's not what this offense wants. Incomplete on 1st down. On the 24 once again. It's 2nd and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. He's hit just before he can pick up that first. So 3rd and short coming up from the 33. 3rd and a lone yard coming up.
Gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 1.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're going to have 4th down coming up.
It's weird to say, and it certainly won't show up on the stat sheet, but I want to give a lot of credit to that runner. Even though it didn't gain a yard, it actually took a heck of an effort just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Completed over the middle. He's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. That's a clutch 7-yard pickup, partner. Pays off the call to go for it there on 4th down.
1st and 10 at the 40.
Mayfield on 1st and 10. Left side into the hands of McBride. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. 1st and 10 now from the 46.
1st down. 1st and 10.
Mayfield now from the gun. Looking slant route complete. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. It's 16 yards on that play. And that's good for a Broncos 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Set. 180. What's that?
Here's the one back on the handoff. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Tackled there by Mike Green. We've reached the end of one in this opening round of the AFC playoffs. We've got a 6-3 ball game. We'll get you back to Mile High after this. The give here on 2nd. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
Yards. That's good for a Broncos 1st down.
What's that?
Mayfield with a blitz coming. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos make it a 9-point advantage. Kicking unit comes out for the extra point. And that's no good. His 2nd missed extra point of the day. So now after his second missed point after the game, he's hoping to strike this one a little better as he kicks it away. Fielded just shy of the end zone. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Ravens trotting out their offense. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
Pop by his fullback behind the line. And he gets absolutely pumped to end that one. 2nd and 3 now. Man in motion here. Running for the marker on second. And he's going to be just one step away from that first down. They haul him down near the 31. Here we go. Goal line formation coming out on 3rd and inches. It's his knee. Hurts. And they're going to down by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs.
Kate, is there a simpler play in football that's come to life more than the QB sneak? We see all different varieties now, but it has become so darn effective. And we've got a tough QB who wants to put it on his shoulders. Sign up for it.
And he is hit hard shortly after that catch. Great job hanging on to that, but only a small gain on that play. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Hurts now from the gun. Right side and into the hands of Bateman. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. They'll throw 3rd and long. It's complete. Play made by Bateman. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. 1st and 10 now from the 46.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
And one of the tight ends in motion right. They go play fake with Hurts. Jump off, caught by his back. And he's hit and sent out right along that line of scrimmage. So no gain on 1st down.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Chased out to his right. And he gives himself up after a short gain.
What an excellent job there by the defense. Once he gets out on the move to be able to corral and contain him and not give up any yards. So often the unit can't keep that contained in a play like that.
Isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through, and that's going to back him up and bring up 4th down. Early cross shot on to punt. This kick is away, but it is short and straight up into the air. Fair catch called for and made. Looks like that's at the 36-yard line. The offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. And we'll see if the perfect start can continue as they try for their 3rd touchdown in 3 drives. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. So it's going to be 2nd down and 10 on the other side, Brock. We've reached our 2-minute warning. Broncos on top here at Mile High. 1st down run netted them nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Well, it would have been a big completion, Brock, if not for that meddling defender who knocked it away. That sets up 3rd down. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. 3rd down. Here's Mayfield. Finds a man right side. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And it's going to be 1st down Denver.
45-yard line.
Here's Baker. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Where did that defense that's flying around and making the play?
It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's good for Broncos 1st down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage. Sometimes seeks breaking the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
Too much lead on that throw. That throws incomplete ahead of his target.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. It would be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Go right side, and McBride has it. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped.
14 yards. That's another Broncos.
First down, here's Baker. Ball in again, it's McBride. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos grow their lead just before halftime. Trey McBride, the touchdown. And finally gets one to go after a couple of misses already in this one. The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. This return starts at the 5. He dodged the tackle. He lost the football. And they steal it back on the return. And they stop him before he gets much on the return. Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. They kick the hands off. Now it's Mayfield. Headed out right. Cut near the goal line. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal. They've got 3 tight ends on this 1st and goal, thinking run or play action. They'll try and punch it in. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Broncos boat racing them to the halftime locker room. It is a word broadcasters hesitate to use for a lot of reasons, but 4 touchdowns in 4 drives, Brock. I think we can throw it out here. Perfection thus far.
Yeah, this game will humble you at this level. I mean, this is the best of the best playing it, and you don't normally see this kind of execution and this kind of efficiency, so I understand that word perfection. I will remind everybody, though, it's not how you start, it's how you finish.
Spins right by him, and he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run. Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line. The Ravens taking over now on offense. Minimal time remaining in the half. Not a lot. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play of this drive, might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
Loss of 6 yards. It's 2nd down.
Straight. 180.
So a one-sided contest as we reach the break here. Let's head over to Scott Hansen for the EA Sports Halftime Report. Well, apologies to our buddy Scott Hansen. We're going to catch up with you after this one, Scott. We're going to jump past halftime, get you right back to the start of the second half. With this kick, we're back underway. A spot in the divisional round on the line. Starting from the 5. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Denver getting everybody set, so they've got 1st and 10. Lone back gets the handoff. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. Into the red zone. Touchdown, Denver! The Broncos grow the lead coming out of halftime. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Steele now to return it. He's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Now the Ravens all set for another possession. This has become must-score territory now every time out as they trail by a full 4 possessions in this second half. And that's incomplete, but I do see some laundry on the field. Let's see what this flag is all about.
Downfield. Awesome.
He was too far downfield at the time of the pass. Gotta stay within a yard of the line. Now back him up.
No touch. And anyone hit?
Operating from the gun. Here's Hurts. Has him on the quick hitter. Nice work there to cancel out the penalty and then some. That's 9 yards. 2nd and 6 coming up.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
Hey, let's go. Trimmer.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage, so 3rd down now.
No gain on the play.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. He's able to hit Flowers. Caught. He's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped.
A gain of 9
We'll keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
First down. A gain of 9 yards. And the Ravens
Going back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on 1st down. All right, here we go. 2nd down.
26-yard line.
Don't touch that.
Design bootleg here. Dumps it off to his running back. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Tackle made by the rookie from Wisconsin.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. That's a catch. Looks like he's in bounds. Good effort, but still short of the first. The Ravens getting ready for the punt. Jeremy Crawshaw, the one who's going to send this away. And he drives it skyward, hoping to drop this near the goal line. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. The Broncos back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great... Down the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this 3rd quarter. We've set it downs for him from the 31.
Watch out!
1st down, they'll run. They'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. Yeah, it's a gain of 12 on that one. And it's going to be 1st down, Denver.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Hey! Watch out!
Back-to-back carries here. That played good for, looks like about 6. 2nd down upcoming.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
From the gun, Mayfield. On the move, headed right. Complete out to the right. He goes out a little short of the 40. Give him 8 yards on the play. And that's good for a Broncos first down.
2-yard line.
Good. 180.
Baker out of the pistol. Fights off the pressure, but he can't evade that one, and they get him to the ground. And that sack drives him in the wrong direction, partner, ahead of their second down.
That right there is one of the biggest differences between the NFL and college game. Heck, the high school and Pop Warner game. Because when you break away from a sack at those lower levels, big things happen. But at this level, this big boy league, just because you get out of one guy's arms doesn't mean you're safe anytime soon.
Offense needs to shake off that sack in a hurry as they get ready for second down and 13. Baker now from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tried getting that one to Brock Bowers. So they're left facing third and long.
Third down and 13.
Third and long for him here. Forced out to his right. And this is going to be incomplete. Great looking catch, but he lost track of that sideline and went out of bounds. We've got fourth down. So here comes the kick team for what will be a very long attempt. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash.
You know, Kate, there was a time when you and I were growing up watching football where a 50-yard kick was impressive. But these kickers of today, they just keep pushing that boundary and showing off incredible leg strength.
The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. Steele now to return it. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Coach John Harbaugh sending his Ravens offense back to the field. First call here coming from the shotgun. And they're going to need to play for pride or for something to build on for next week, Brock, because this game seems out of reach, even though we've got a full quarter still to go. Hand off now from the gun. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10.
Second and 10.
No touch that.
At the 26-yard line.
Hurts. Short pass brought in. And it's a quality effort here as he's pushed out right along the 40. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
A play fake now Hurts to throw. Cut out left. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. Offense with an enviable spot to be in, second and inches.
It's second and inches.
Hurts now from the gun. He's running with it. They got 21 yards on the play. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
It's a gain of 21 yards. That's good for a Baltimore first down.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. That one falls incomplete and brings us to the end of this third quarter. One quarter to go, Brock, and we'll see who can earn the wild card win. The Ravens with it, facing the potential end of... postseason as they trail.
Great, set. No, set.
Second down, Hurts throwing again. Gets it quickly to Noel. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
First down. It's a gain of 10. First down, Baltimore.
In the red zone on first. He's got it at the 6. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens making the scoreboard look a touch better.
Ryland for that extra point.
Ryland able to connect on the point after. And the Ravens still trail by a lot. So it's a 26-point differential.
Ravens 10.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. Brings in the kick at the 9. This makes it up to the 25.
Broncos take over first.
The Broncos and this running back headed back out for a new series. And they'll have a little momentum as they take the field here after their kicker drilled a deep one to end their last drive with points. Broncos to the line now. It's first and 10. Plowing up the middle. And he manages 6 yards to begin this one. We've got second and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4 at the 31-yard line.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's second and 4.
180.
They give it to him again. And only can get into yard here, bro. It's going to be third down.
A gain of 2 brings up third and 2.
Here he is on third and short. He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Here comes the Broncos punting unit.
It's fourth down.
He gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. We see the Ravens making their way out now. And all game, they have struggled to attack this deficit. Maybe they can do a little window dressing here. Completed over the middle. And this is brought to a stop up at, say, the 34-yard line there. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
They'll throw this from the gun. Back to Flowers they go. Racing down the left side. He will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
Here's a give on first and goal. They charge into traffic, but the line doesn't budge. They stall him out short.
Oh, so aggravatingly close to a safety on that one right there, Cage. It's a matter of a foot, and they could have had some points on the board defensively.
He gets it again. And he's forced away from the goal line. It's a tackle for loss at the 3. Third and goal. The offense hoping something can finally go right here.
No, touchdown. No.
Throwing here, Hurts. And that is Cox. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens putting up points in a game decided. Slant route, as it does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster for a defense every time, Kate. You got to have a whole lot more physicality at the point of attack because a QB is always going to be looking for that short little slant near the goal line.
Ryland now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Ravens get it back to a 19-point deficit.
17.
Down by 3 scores, their hand is forced. They're going to try the onside kick here. This one's covered by the Broncos hands team. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, Brock.
Yeah, it's called a have to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point of the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it, even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win. But this is a time where you work on things, where you do build to the following week. Got to find a way to flush this because it's just not been their kind of game.
First down run netted them nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Hey, alert 33. 180. What's on?
Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Sends this to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos put up even more points in a win. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
That one right down the middle. And the Broncos grow their lead yet again.
Ravens 17.
The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. He's going to field this at the 2. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32. Baltimore running its offense out now. And scoring hasn't been the issue for him, Brock, but it has been impossible to hold pace with the offense on the other side of this football field.
And we know they can't get this all back in one play, but they better do it with a sense of urgency.
And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already at midfield.
A gain of 18 on the play.
1st and 10. Here's Hurts. Finds a man right side. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. Offense is set. 1st and 10.
First down. It's a gain of 10.
Good.
And the Ravens.
Hurts looking to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So that brings up 2nd down. A give now from the gun. They're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. That brings us to the 2-minute warning here in Denver. Ravens hoping to make it look a little better before time runs out. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Back to the well again. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up
Now Hurts. Gets it to him on the screen. And he gets this down inside the red zone before going out. 7th play of the drive. Offense facing 3rd and 3.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Hot rating from the gun. Here's Hurts. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. And that is 3 sacks for this defense in this contest, and that one forces a 4th down. They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th. Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. Come on, the quick hitter. And they are sent off the field. They had to go for it. Defense knew it was coming. That's a turnover on downs.
Hey, I get it, it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. No place to go. Ravens take him down. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play. In a real troublesome spot here, Brock. That sack has him set up 2nd down and 21. Give now to the running back. And he'll have it up to about the 23-yard line on the play. The timeout's taken now as we have 1, possibly 2 snaps remaining in this ballgame.
yards.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Mayfield now from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. The outcome's decided here, but we got a timeout with 2 seconds on the clock so they can think it over before their final play. This undoubtedly the final snap of a decided contest. Mayfield throwing on 4th. He's going deep this time. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs. So it's a win for the Broncos. And they were the top-ranked team in action in this wild card round, Brock. So this was always the expectation that they'd advance through to the divisional round. And next week, they're going to be right back here playing for a spot in that conference championship. With Brock Hewitt and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Broncos are winners, as we'll see you next time from Denver.